And I am back, and we're here for another stream about Campus, the new expansion for Cities Skylines. And look who I brought with me, everyone.
Hi!
This is the wonderful leader of the monkeys, and she's here to save this city from the disaster, which has been what happens when you put marketers on a video game. Although, to be fair, it wasn't my fault. I wasn't the one playing.
I mean, you could have held them back a little
We
bit.
get to blame Zeke for that, our social media manager, and one of my bosses, Loic, and my other boss, Luca, they're the ones that don't know how to play the game. I've got like 450 hours in the game. How many hours do you have?
10,000.
Let's continue onwards. That's just absolutely incredible. She is the professional that we have brought in to show you guys how to really fix up a new campus. So before we get into that, today's subject material is we have 5 new maps that we're going to get to show off to you. You'll get to see them in the tutorial, and we'll spend a little time on stream showing them to you. And then we also have new policies, which I know a lot of you have been looking forward to because you know about some of the policies we have, like maybe free tuition, but we're going to get to show those off in detail now. So let's go ahead and roll this wonderful tutorial made by FluxTrance, and then we'll be back on stream.
Hey everyone, my name is FluxTrance, and I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive to bring you this tutorial series on the new campus expansion for Cities Skylines. Today we'll be talking about the new maps and policies introduced with the new campus expansion. With this DLC, you'll get 5 new maps. First up is Murky Coast. This map features 2 converging and diverging rivers, as well as plenty of fertile land to play with. Wolf Creek is definitely my favorite of the 5, having some really nice mountains and foothills, and you can definitely tell that Colossal Order has stepped up quite a bit when it comes to terraforming and realism in the look of the mountains. Northwood Hills brings some interesting and challenging topography that definitely requires you to get creative with the actual amount of playable area. Marina Bay also has very little playable area, but it features lots of little coves, peninsulas, and islands. And finally, we have Roslyn Peninsula. This is a map that's definitely tropical and centered around this gigantic peninsula that expands out into the ocean with a couple little islands for the player to expand to. Let's transition into talking more in depth about policies available in the new campus expansion. The first of these is campus policies. Campus policies are mostly useful in uniformly buffing your campus in the form of health, happiness, faculty effectiveness, and campus attractiveness, typically at the cost of extra expenses. The first of these is student healthcare. Keeping sick students to a minimum means more enrolled students, so investing some extra money in healthcare expenses can be a wise choice, especially if your city is struggling with health issues. Free lunch is another interesting policy. Similar to student healthcare, free lunch costs a flat fee per student, but increases student happiness as a result. If your aim is to focus on faculties, visiting scholars is a great policy for buffing the citywide benefits gained from your faculties. While this policy is quite pricey, at a 25% increase in faculty overhead, faculty benefits are also boosted by 25%. This policy is unique in that the cost is only related to faculty overhead, so this policy can be powerful in late game with larger scale campuses where student population is high and other policies become more expensive. Finally, we have universal education. This policy completely forgoes tuition in favor of a 20% campus attractiveness boost and an increase in student happiness. Of course, by foregoing tuition, your campus will likely become quite expensive to maintain. This policy works best for those who already have a stable revenue stream from the rest of their city, and they're mostly just looking to utilize their campus for other citywide benefits. For general city policies, the campus expansion brings 2 new options: for-profit education and the book fair. For-profit education is a very powerful policy. At the cost of a reduction in happiness, all education buildings will now generate tuition revenue and cost 50% less to maintain. This is an awesome option for those who wish to focus on building a city around their campus with an excess of services, utilities, and other amenities that generate happiness. The cost of upkeep in these areas can be funded by tuition generated from education buildings, offsetting the cost and keeping happiness in a reasonable range. Book fairs, on the other hand, provide additional happiness and entertainment in a radius around libraries. Of course, at the cost of double the upkeep per library. And with that, we've covered all the new policies that'll be introduced with the new campus expansion for City Skylines. I hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe here for more tutorials like this one.
We're back. You guys got a nice little glimpse of the maps and policies, and now we get to get into the really good city building. Let's go over to our game screen and show off our city. And Leader of the Monkeys here has a beautiful city to show off, and she's going to show us how we fixed up, how she fixed up all of our disastrous universities. While you give them a little tour of the university, I have to go set fix up one of our videos, so I'll be back in just a second.
Oh, it's just me now. Oh no. All right, let me make it so that it's daytime so we can actually see stuff, because that's good. People like seeing. Oh, that's not the game.
That has never happened before in the studio.
There's
presses.
a key. There's a button.
Yeah, I know. There's a stupid button that opens the browser and everyone clicks
I've done it twice already. I've been here 5 minutes. Help.
Good job.
Help.
Good job.
All right. So, so we used to have like 3 universities because 2 different people have built 2 different universities. And I'm not saying that they're gone, but they are not here anymore. I went in and I added a couple buildings to Build Here University, which is the only one that's left now. I'm so sorry, but we were minus 50K. It wasn't sustainable. So this is the university. I built this really cool clock tower, and then all the resources next to it. I would want to add. Oh, there's actually 2. Never mind. I lied. I didn't see this one. So there's actually 2 universities. I think this one was placed purely to show it off the building, so we're actually gonna just hasta luego that one. And then just cut that off. Cover this back. Is this stream about Monkey finally fixing the city? Maybe. All right, let's see. I want to just add more trees. Oh, and paths, because one thing that students always love is paths. And I do have this really cool, overpass pedestrian thing. And we could connect that to the university just to give more access. And then we'd get less traffic, which would be good. We do have that over there. But let's connect this. Any 0-car policy yet? Not yet. Not yet. I actually love traffic. Traffic is my favorite part of this. Oh, I can't actually connect it over there. Guess we'll make a new one. Not that big of a deal. Or we could. Can I add that? All right, so we can remove this. So we're going to remove that and redraw it. Oh, good lord.
I told you I'd be back quick.
Yeah, you were quick.
I ran all the way to my desktop computer. Did you already show them the remains of Meme University?
The remains that aren't there anymore.
We're gonna have to build a park
so
there
tall.
in remembrance to Loic.
Yeah.
Make a little statue for him.
I mean, the crate. I did leave the craters, so there's still a lot of possibilities of a really cool park there.
I think we'll have to do something fun there.
Oh, yeah.
But look at these incredible roundabout skills.
Yeah, they work so well. I'm really surprised. I didn't think this was going to be enough, but our traffic is 86%.
Rock on.
It's really good.
Yes, Natural. Meme University was destroyed by Pooj, actually. He did the destroying.
Yeah.
Maddie did the rebuilding.
Yes. The rebuilding of not existing anymore. What's level? Level-ish. I'm just pulling a path over to our university area.
To accommodate all of these pedestrians.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be steep. I'm gonna make a little snake snack.
And you didn't rename Build Here University while I was gone, right?
No. It was the best name.
It is the best name.
That's what I named the district. Anything else would be not as good.
Then I am excited to see what we can do. Have you given some thought on if we're going to be the kind of mayor that will make free education for all of our students.
I think actually we can afford it.
Are we doing enough money? Or we could
I
also
think
go greedy businessmen and make it a for-profit school and put everyone in debt. Or should we leave that up to like BIFA or RT Game to do?
Both of these are really great ideas, but I am all for free education. Oh, these paths are so pretty.
Maybe we can put it to the vote for our
what do you think,
chat. Should we be greedy corporate? Is that a word? Corporate.
I don't know. Corporate
greedy
shills.
corporate shills. Yeah. Or should we do our free socialistic university? We got 1 for free, 2 for money, 3 for money. No, Nurgle doesn't count. Capitalism is the way to go. There we go. We got some socialist profits free.
Tsunami is not an option.
I think they're slightly pay right now. They want us to be greedy and make money.
Well, I think that's already the thing. That see,
Let's
we're
make
actually
more money. Then.
Yeah.
Wait, we're not making money. We're
not
losing
actually
money.
making. We're losing.
That's not capitalistic. You're gonna get fired.
All right.
You're fired.
All right.
Let's look at these policies. Should we go through them
Yes.
one by one,
Yeah.
just so that we know what's available?
So we got student health care. It's just expensive. Makes them happy though.
Happy students is not what we're aiming for right now.
Oh, right. Capitalism. Free lunch. Yes, happiness.
Can everyone here agree on free lunches? Everyone needs
Free
a good
lunch?
free lunch. Even capitalists need a free lunch.
Visiting scholars, so it increases. No, wait, that's not. Visiting scholars is the faculty.
Yes.
Yes.
So the faculty buildings, if you remember from our other streams and tutorials, every faculty, or sometimes they're called like a department or a school, like, for example, the School of Law or School of Education, School of Tourism and Travel, they all have a special bonus on your city. So by enacting that policy, you can actually enhance those bonuses even further at the cost of quite a bit of money.
Yeah, 25%.
Yes.
But they also are 25% more.
So these campuses can really drain your budget. As you saw, what were we doing? Negative 40,000 on that university?
Yeah, bro, 30, I think. Still.
That's so Swedish of you.
Well, earning so much tax, we gotta spend it on something.
But then the last one that we know a lot of you are excited on.
Universal education.
Yeah.
Free.
Free education for all. So it does increase campus attractiveness. Everyone likes free. It does increase student happiness, but you are going to start losing quite a lot of money. Depends on how big your university is, but for us...
I didn't know the expenses were this massive, so never mind, we can't afford that.
We may be able to if we have enough sports.
That's true. But I don't, there was like a bunch of sports over here.
Yeah.
But they were mostly lined up just to show them off, I think.
Exactly.
So I just removed them.
Me and Zeke did have fun building out our mascots.
Yeah, that was cool. I did like the little eagles running around.
And we could always, kind of in a European style here, we can build this campus all over the city. It doesn't all have to be centralized. We've been showing this off in most of our streams, but you want to show them really quick how you can make a satellite campus?
Yeah. So I was actually planning on putting some...
The remains of
like
Meme
the sports,
University.
the actual sports. Yeah, where Meme University used to be.
So all we do is extend that Build Here University area and cut it off.
It has been born.
Perfect. Let's see if we can earn some money by selling some sports tickets.
And merch. Let's see. Oh, which one are we going to choose? Let's see what we got. Sports.
And asking about the libraries, yeah, you can place one of the basic education libraries outside of a campus.
Yeah.
But then there's also some various campus-specific buildings that act similar to libraries. Like you can get study halls and bookstores and things like that. Lots of buildings within and without. So I think there's been a common misconception, and maybe that's my fault, but not all of the stuff we're showing off can only be done in a campus. In fact, most of it can be done outside of a campus as well. For example, all of these sports arenas that we showed off, if you build them in a campus, they act as varsity sports, which is a 100% American thing. But you can also just take those exact same arenas and place them anywhere in your city, and then they take on those match day functionalities that came with that free DLC. So you'll be able to name your team, pick some of the colors and stuff like that, and see their win-loss ratio. So that's another example. We've talked about how there's going to be free education changes for all with the free update, and little yellow school buses that will be free for everyone.
They're so cute.
You'll be able to use those outside or inside a campus.
I do have a couple of lines of school buses. I can see some.
Yeah. So there's a lot to this expansion that is affecting your whole city. It's really not just about the university, although obviously that is the main core features here of this expansion, but it affects everything in your city.
So cute, so little. I've always wanted a school bus. I've always wanted
to drive a school bus, or just like
to have them in my
school bus?
Pet school bus. Drive me everywhere. Ooh, where do I have these levels? Trying to make this flat is difficult.
I see some people saying you should have a train station near the university. Do we?
Oh yeah. I mean, the main campus is relatively close to like the main station, so I didn't feel like it needed its separate thing. But we could maybe put a station up here.
Definitely, if we're gonna try and get not have traffic problems.
I don't know how I'd stake that.
Because if you missed our stream last night, you will find out what happens if you place all of your stadiums in a row, and you will get massive traffic jams because they have that match day mechanic where whenever there's a game day, everyone piles into those arena, and then they have to pile out. I don't know if any of you guys have ever waited outside of an arena at a sporting event after the game's over. It's a lot of waiting, and that's no fun for anybody.
All right. I'm going to clear these out. Let's see if we can snake that up here.
You're getting some new titles. Maddie the school counselor, Maddie the university expert.
Ooh, I like these. Makes me sound so smart.
How come I didn't get any of those nicknames?
Gotta give Jonathan some titles, chat.
They did. They were making fun of me yesterday for saying, we are Sparta.
I did see that meme.
And then Move the Mounts went and made that image of me saying, my own little meme just for me.
It's good. I'm going to pull it straight through this park. Train fanatics are going to be very happy, but it's going to be loud. Sorry, people living here. All right, I'm going to redraw this.
I like how everything she does has to be perfect.
Why build if it's not perfect? It's a little bit off. Oof, where are my mods?
She's proving me right over here. It's a little bit off.
I can see it. It means it's wrong.
So while you're finishing up this rail, just for those who haven't seen you or your channel before, where can they find you regularly streaming?
Twitch.tv/Leaderofthemonkeys. Simple.
That's Leader of the Monkeys.
Yes.
Not just one monkey.
No, thank God. Waste of a leader.
And you'll actually be doing a lot more streams with Paradox, will you not?
Yes, I will.
Yes, she will, because we've been planning this for weeks.
You can finally share it.
Exactly. So Maddie is actually going to be doing a weekly stream with us on Thursday evenings. So you'll be able to watch her as she masterfully builds these incredible cities. And you'll be able to pick up a lot of tips on detailing and realism. And what else is your specialty?
I mean, you named it. There's a lot of nuance to detailing
and she will always have plenty of advice for mods as well, because you do have a very heavy mod collection, correct? How many mods again? 3, 4?
18,000.
18,000. She's a bit of a mod expert too.
Mod fanatic.
Mod fanatic is the right name. Oh. So she will be there to give you guys advice. I know sometimes that when you've been playing City Skylines, and you see all these incredible mods that we support as a community, you may want to get started with those. But it can be a little bit daunting getting started with that many mods. Please don't start with 18,000 mods.
Definitely.
Please don't do that.
There are many good essential mod collections on the workshop.
But you'll be able to get some great tips, both from these live streams, and if you go to our YouTube channel, we're already on our YouTube channel, then you'll be able to see tutorials where we'll continue to share mod workshop guides and videos on how you can use some of the most popular mods.
That's a wibbly wobbly road.
I think we got a few people that are unbelieving that you actually have 18,000.
Well,
okay, it's including assets, Venom.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, mods and assets.
Workshop stuff.
Gino Mana is saying that you only have 1750.
Oh, I mean, he might be wrong actually, but rounding up is always easier.
Starting to hit the RAM limit. How much RAM are you running?
Oh, me or this? I mean, we're already
for your computer.
I mean, when I run the game, when it's loaded, it runs at like 15 gigs, probably.
How much?
But I've got 64, so
64.
I mean, that's no biggie. No biggie.
15 gigabytes of RAM is what it's taken, though, to run your city, though.
It's a big city.
So since I know there's going to be a few people of our wonderful console players, and although we're always looking for options to bring new assets and maybe someday some more mods to consoles, that right there is a nice big reason why it's difficult to bring mods to Xbox or PlayStation 4, because they don't have 15 gigabytes of RAM.
I think the PS4 Pro has
But
8. Don't
dismay, though, because we are always working on new solutions, and we hope to have new stuff for you as well. And Venom746 suggests that you should just go and download more RAM.
It's a great suggestion. Always suggesting that. We're going to pull that into there. Bye-bye.
Brandon Gaming. Yes, I did send over a copy to RT Game. I am assuming he will find time to play it eventually. But you'll have to ask him if he'd like to.
Yeah, keep nagging him. Definitely will make him want to make another video about it.
We will. Oh yeah, so that's something good that we can announce as well. So starting tomorrow evening at the same time we started the stream, 6 p.m. Central European Summer Time, we have what we do call a pre-release weekend. And this is where we give access to a lot of streamers and YouTubers and all of your favorite trustworthy gamers, and we let them have at it. We let them play the whole game, nothing held back, and they can show off the entire game in its entirety, so that way you know that we're being 100% transparent about the games that we are offering to you guys. Yeah. That's always been an important part of our games ever since we launched back in 2015, is we don't hide anything from you guys. So most of your favorite YouTubers and Twitch streamers should have keys. I'll be sending out tonight after this stream, actually, another 20 or so to a bunch of others. So, yeah. And if you are ever looking for more keys, you can always contact our PR or me or Maddie or anyone else. Just reach out. But I have a nice email list of YouTubers and streamers that I've been keeping track of for the last couple months. So we'll be getting a lot of more keys out. And this will be a fun weekend, too. So you'll get to watch all of your favorite people playing.
It's very good.
In fact, I see some of those people are there in the chat. Zardas and SimNation Jan and Biffa and Anthony Nguyen. Is that the guy who's been making the really cool medieval cities? I don't know. Your name looks really familiar, Anthony, but now I'm trying to remember. Nurgle Probe, you've had access for months.
Just making faces at us through a glass.
Actually, one of these days, maybe we should let Nurgle come in and play City Skylines. He's been talking trash this whole time. Now let's see how he can do
without mods.
But do we have any other YouTubers or Twitch streamers out in the audience tonight? Do Not Eat. Yep, he's on there as well. I don't
Nice.
even know what he's going to do with an education expansion. I am thinking of Antonio Bernal. Oh, well. Antonio's just a cool name, isn't it?
Yeah. That is.
Oh, there we go. There's Bisquickle. We knew he'd come in. I'm surprised you're awake this early in the morning, Bisquickle.
Yeah.
No, it's probably,
All
what, 10 a.m. over there?
It's not that bad.
Not that
It's a
bad.
good morning stream.
Mixer streamers. So let's see here. I had been talking with CF, but I don't think that we have. No, we don't have them for campus because what we will be having them do is more streams on Mixer, playing on Xbox. But for this one, I gave him I'll be giving him a free key, but I don't know if he's gonna play because he likes to play on Xbox the most.
Yeah.
Any other Mixer streamers that I should know about? Ultra Red King, go ahead and chat me some or send us a direct message on Facebook or Twitter or anywhere. I'd love to find some more people playing on Mixer, but
Always.
I only know a few of the top ones.
Now for a stadium.
Stadium
Should
time.
we go big? Or...
What should we build?
Yeah. I think like something pretty big. What else would have a...
Let's
train
go. I think a
station.
lot of people enjoyed that baseball stadium because it looks really good at
Yeah.
night. And as we proved last night, baseball is not just an American sport. It's played in Japan and Canada and most of Central and South America.
All right, let's put baseball then. Just need to make that a little bit smaller.
I know that they're not really.
Oh, that's
They're not really that convinced. We know we do know that these sports are very American, and we in no way seek to offend any of our wonderful European, Asian, African, or South American, or everyone else in the world. We could just leave it at that. But we think that the sports mechanics are really fun. And
Yeah.
that's why we wanted to add some more sports to it.
It's always promising.
And if you don't want to have these sports be part of your university, that's fine. You can just go and place them outside of a campus area, and they work like a match day arena. And I'm sure our wonderful modders and asset creators are going to build hockey rinks for all of our lovely Canadians out there. Who's our most notable Canadian asset creator?
Canadian.
Canadian.
Oh,
I know some
putting me on the
YouTubers like
spot.
Quill18 is Canadian.
Yeah.
Um,
Imperial Jedi's Canadian.
Imperial Jedi's Canadian as well, but I'm trying to think of asset creators.
Asset creators.
We'll find some.
Yeah.
I will find myself a asset creator who is Canadian who can help make a hockey rink. We will do it.
Yes. Have to.
Golf. There are some really cool golf assets already,
Yeah.
but it may take a little tweaking, but I'm pretty sure with the help of some of the really cool mods, we could get those golf courses working.
There's the driving range. That's as golf as you're gonna get, I think.
Oh, but you know the ones I'm talking about,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
16-hole golf courses? I bet
actual golf.
that wouldn't be that hard to get someone to put that in with all the sub-buildings enabled and stuff and have an entire
Oh, 'cause
golf course.
It
We
does
can do
seem
it.
like a lot of work, though. But I mean, I'd love it.
That never deters our modders and asset creators.
no.
So we'll get some other stuff there.
This hurts. Look at how nicely I put them underneath the streets, and then, blam.
Netherlands baseball team came #1 in World Cup. I didn't know that. So that's actually really cool. And we're making jokes about Canadians here because they're the ones who are known for hockey. We're aware that hockey is a global sport. And basketball is played a lot more common throughout the world as well. But we know that American football or hand egg ball thing, whatever you want to call it. That's a completely... No, it's actually not completely American. There is Canadian football, too. It's actually really fun because there's indoor football arenas that play by slightly different rules.
Oh. Yeah, and rugby as well, which
And
is
rugby, which is,
slightly similar.
Actually, I think one of the scariest sports in the world.
Yeah,
Because like you can get your ear ripped off in rugby. I had two,
Great visual.
at my college, we had a rugby team. And I had two girlfriends that were playing on the rugby team, and it was vicious. But rugby's fun. And cricket is really fun. I'll be honest, the most I know about cricket is from the movie Lagan. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
It's a movie about India, and they have to play cricket otherwise they have to pay massive taxes.
Yeah.
Jonathan, are we getting curling at any point?
Curling. See, everything
make a
I know
hut.
about curling comes from The Simpsons. So, not a
They
lot.
did curling, and I don't remember that episode.
Curling's fun, but sometimes if you go to a great bar, actually, I've never seen it here in Stockholm, but a lot of American bars will have little curling tables. The little mini
yeah,
ones.
like table.
Shuffleboard?
Shuffleboard,
Yeah, that's what it's called.
It's basically curling on a miniature scale.
Yeah.
I know there's probably some curling professional out there who's like, hell no, it isn't.
It's not the
You know
same
how
at
much
all.
effort it takes with those brushes and stuff.
Okay. All right, we gotta add
There's a scene from The Simpsons where there's a Swedish flag and they're cheering, and I
We are
used
pretty
that.
good at curling.
I actually sent that to Paradox when when we finally sealed the deal and I moved out here to take up this role, and I sent that out in the email chain to everybody. And it's the Swedish poster of Swedish efficiency. So he takes
Curling.
down the bikini-clad girls and he puts up the Swedish businessmen.
Perfect.
It's a good image. Solitaire is not a sport. Sorry, but I lay down the line at solitaire, guys.
There's
Ooh,
like
there is chess.
competitive Scrabble. You can compete
I
at anything.
believe there is, but it doesn't mean it's a
But
sport.
not solitaire. But not solitaire.
Did we build a chess club on our campus?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
We do have chess clubs and other wonderful buildings.
That's part of the because this is the trade
Right.
school, but that's the liberal arts, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it is liberal arts.
Yeah, we don't have that anymore.
But I mean, you can easily
Yeah,
make
we
a
could-
second
we could add one,
university
yeah, for sure.
and just pretend they're part of the same one easily enough.
Yeah. Oh. Our
Okay,
budget
well
just dipped.
there is chess, and
Damn.
there are already some tennis buildings, but they don't have the match day functionality. I'm pretty sure a modder will add that as well. So that's another thing to bring up is yes, these are amazing ideas, and it's not that we have anything against them, but Colossal Order is not a gigantic multinational team with hundreds of employees. They've actually got 24, I think, right now, and they wanted to focus more on the mechanics. And there's reason for that is because we didn't want to make this like an eye candy DLC. We thought it'd be better to focus on the mechanics that only Colossal Order could create, and we'll leave a lot of the detailed asset making up to some asset makers and stuff like that.
I found the chess club.
They do have the word colossal in their name. It's because they're colossal in reputation.
Oh.
They have over 6 million fans around the world. And we are like in the top 20 best-selling PC games in the world.
It is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty good game.
So they are a colossal success.
All right, cool. So they're down, and we're losing 11K, and we're at 300 because we bought both of these.
They're asking where our Frisbee sport field is. We must have a BYU fan from Spurious Furious, which I love that name.
We can always make one.
Disc golf.
Disc golf, yeah.
It's becoming very popular. I first played disc golf in Tennessee, but now you'll see like actual parks with disc golf everywhere. Frisbee golf, disc golf, same thing.
Okay, all right, we got to start making some money. When are these?
Alperin Axoy is asking if you could share a list of the items revealed with the new DLC and patch. So we will have a patch release that actually has literally everything involved, listed. If you want to get a breakdown of all of the new features, read the dev diaries that are up on our forums or also on Steam announcements. The dev diaries give you a lot of details about everything that's going on, and you can supplement those with those amazing tutorials made by FluxTrans. So we got a lot of resources up for you to know anything you want, but the actual patch notes will go out on release day.
Oh, so many people. They do truly like the stadiums a lot.
We need someone to make an esports stadium.
Isn't that just a normal stadium, but...
A convention center, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. You can change the color of the seats.
Yeah, the seats changes colors with the team.
Yeah.
You change the it's the same as with match day.
What's our team identity? We
Chirpers.
Chirpers. But we are Sparta.
Oh, right. Right. Forgot.
And go find let's show people the mascots really quick, too.
Oh, yeah, see if they've spawned. Let's see.
Yeah,
Should
they
be.
change like instantly.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, he disappeared.
Oh, there he is again.
Oh, there's
Oh,
two.
he's doing a cartwheel.
He's gonna do.
That is one
he gonna poof?
acrobatic Spartan.
Oh, there he is.
I don't know how you could possibly do one of those with that gigantic head, but
They're magic.
yeah, look at them having fun
Oh,
out
good
there.
This is so cool. So cool.
Cliff B wondering about industries on Xbox. Xbox and PlayStation 4 will be getting industries soon. Obviously, we're going to finish up campus, so I guess you could, by elimination, you can say that it's not going to be by May 21st. And because I need a sanity check after releasing Campus and Green Planet, which just launched today for Surviving Mars, it's going to be a little while after that, but it'll be soon, we'll say. So that's as close as you're going to get. But the reality is that we release those as soon as they're ready. Without a moment's delay, we just get those popped out as soon as they're ready to play.
Definitely. This is still not working. There's too many people. How?
You need to plan out your stadiums.
Yeah.
These are popular sporting
Definitely.
events. Secret is underground parking. I don't think I know of any big arenas that have underground parking. Usually they just have gigantic parking lots on the outside. I know there's parking
so many.
garages. I've seen that at a bunch of arenas, but I don't know. Do you guys know any arenas or stadiums that have a lot of underground parking? I'm trying to think of any notable ones. Yeah, I mean, I'm from Utah, so our biggest arena is the, what's it called now? It used to be the Energy Solutions Arena, but now it's Vivint Arena. Vivint bought the naming rights, and that's our biggest one, where the Utah Jazz basketball team plays, and we do rodeos and other things there. That's the biggest one we've got. And I know you guys are laughing. Those of you, well, the Europeans are like, we don't care. And the Americans are like, yeah, that's like the tiniest basketball team in the entire United States.
Sports?
We've got people probably from like Georgia and LA and from Chicago. And they're like, my arena could eat yours for breakfast. I haven't been to the one in Washington, D.C., but I believe that it has underground parking. Everything has to be underground there. The Tele2 Arena here in Stockholm. I haven't been yet, but it's right next to where I live now. When we finally get some sunlight around here, I'm going to go over there and watch some real football.
Not the fake.
What do you mean when we get some sunlight? It's great weather today.
Today,
but we're
like all
streaming.
last week, it was...
Nah, it was fine.
It is getting notably better here in Stockholm. But
Yeah. Very, very comfortable temperature right now.
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly leaking living area because Stockholm isn't that big of a city. You just say Stockholm and you're within 10 minutes of everything.
Yeah, we're minus 15 now. I'm going to run out of money.
NASCAR. Now, NASCAR, we've done some really good posts about because there have been some really cool NASCAR tracks up.
I
that
really
would be
enjoy
really
those.
cool to see, but obviously that would require quite a lot of extra mechanics. Yeah, not in this expansion, but maybe in the future we could see stuff like that.
Yeah, there are great mods on the workshop.
Yeah, because if you want NASCAR to work right, it would require some special mechanics to it.
You can imitate races with buses.
Yeah.
Other bus models on the workshop, but that's about it. I just try to zone as much as I can because we need
The
taxes.
Colonel FLG says we're not paying enough attention to Mixer. That's not true. I was just asking you for another Mixer streamer.
Yeah, you know any?
Yeah, if you hit us up with some Mixer streamers, we'll do more. But we've got a few hundred though on Twitch and YouTube and Steam and maybe we'll have I don't know. We've probably got to be over 1,000 people watching right now. We're pretty popular, right?
Right?
Let's see if we can answer. Oh, yeah, let's go through some of the basic questions here, just for anybody who's not aware. But Campus Expansion is releasing May 21st. It's going to go live at 4 p.m. Central European Summertime, which is early in the morning for Americans, late in the evening for Japan and China, and past midnight for Australia. Sorry, our Australian fans out there. You will technically get it on May 17th, but it's not our fault that you live on that part of the world.
Just move.
Yeah, just
Easy.
move. No. So that's coming out really, really soon. So we have a pretty short campaign to get that out in your hands and playing really soon. It costs $12.99 or €12.99. And then we also have a couple additional packs with that. For example, King Leno's University City Content Creator Pack. That's over 60 buildings that he has created, and that costs $5.99. So that is a fantastic addition to have for your collection. They're all growable buildings, and they fit in really great on the outskirts of your town.
I wish I had something to show off, but all of these are
We've
too
got
high of a
some
level.
videos that will be coming out that will show off how amazing they look. Prez actually did a really cool tutorial where he shows them off, and King Leno is making a video about it as well. And then we've also got 2 campus-themed radio stations that are always good listening, easy listening, that's fun to build to. We're actually listening to one right now, and we've been doing that every stream. So, oh yeah, and we got some people asking about your Instagram Q&A. Maddie
it's been so fun.
has been taking charge on those, and she's been the one answering most of those questions
Been
there.
such a bully. It's been so much fun.
So yeah, we do an Instagram Q&A every single evening after these streams. So just go to our Instagram channel. City Skylines has its own Instagram channel, and you need to follow it because we post some really good stuff on there. But these Q&As are unique to Instagram. We've only done them before in this format on Instagram, and you've been answering what, 20, 25 a night?
It's been like 20 to 50 a night.
Wow.
It's been a lot of questions. I need more. If you have any
Lots of
screenshots
questions.
that I can use as backgrounds, do send them because I'm running out.
I told you to get a large collection of images.
I asked how many. You were like, a lot. So I took 50. I'm out.
The
So
first
out.
time, though, when I first told Maddie about this idea, I'm like, okay, you need to get a good big collection. And I don't think you quite understood what was going on.
So much.
She comes back to me with this album, and it has like 3 pictures in it. And I'm like,
I think it had like 7, but they
okay,
were
it had
great pictures.
7. They were great pictures, but I'm like, you're going to get a lot more questions than that.
I did really, really underestimate
We've been
how
getting
many
a
I needed.
ton, and those are really fun because we just get to answer as many of your questions as we can, and then it's all done through Instagram stories, so you can cycle through those. In fact, a lot of them are probably up right now from last night.
Oh yeah, they're still up. Probably.
Cool. Vedran is saying there's something wrong with the direction of your big roundabout. Let's explore this.
Oh yes! Oh my god! Right, thank you. I fixed this on my own map, but not. Oh no! Oh no! I don't have anarchy. Oh no! I can't flip it.
We're going without mods today.
Well, how?
What's the problem?
It's the wrong
it's the
direction. It's
direction.
flipped. All right, this one won't be angled properly. And we will like it. I might be able to add like a slight curve to it.
Yeah, you should be able to get something going.
Oh. Hey, yep, that's...
Can you change the angle
bad.
a little sharper up out to the...
Yeah.
Nope, it's gonna try and top.
Yeah, no, that's the only one you can get, which is great. Oh, love it. I mean, at least
That's
it works
okay.
now, so that's good. Thank you. I think I actually messed that up on another one as well, if I remember correctly. I did. Haha. Oh crap! We are running out of sewage.
How is your traffic doing so well again?
It's great, cause it's great.
You're supposed to be proving to everybody how amazing you are at this game.
These
but
are-
you can't even do
It's a whole
roundabout.
one city, 2 mess ups, two tiny little ones, and an entire area just dead. Great. Let's give them more water budget.
Did Mr. Mason join us? Yes, he
think I
did.
saw
Mr.
that.
Mason's in there as well too, and he zarred us too. Thanks for joining us.
Say goodbye.
You guys gotta admit though, this city looks pretty good,
Yeah.
right? I mean, this is style.
Gotta have some flair to it.
As we destroy all of these abandoned buildings.
They're abandoned. What are they gonna do? Come back to life by themselves?
That's okay. This is just where we're gonna renovate parts of the
Yeah.
town. It was all planned.
Exactly. This was on purpose. Letting them die was on purpose.
We just lost a fan. Dark Phoenix Gaming is done forever.
Oh no! Come back. Forgive me. All right, let's see. We need to have a little bit more commercial, but I don't want to put that. We could put it over here by the stadiums, but
Oh my goodness.
traffic is over.
I just realized that we're already getting close to end time.
Oh no!
That went really fast, man. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna have to put this on pause, and we will be back tomorrow night. Don't you worry. But let's really quick. Let's get this saved and go out to the main menu, and let's
Yeah.
load up some of the maps because I wanted to show off some of them. You're just gonna close it down the fast way.
I don't remember the last time I went and hit exit. I don't remember the last time I did that.
You know you're a City Skylines modder when you control Alt Delete that shit whenever
Just
you're
Alt
done
F5.
with the game.
Just Alt F5. Alt
We're
F4.
gonna have to start a thread on that. You know you're a modder when.
Yeah.
Let's get back in there.
Slow down. So we're just gonna start a new map. Which one are we gonna start with? We're not gonna be able to make all of them.
No.
Can make one, maybe.
Let's just show off one of the newest ones.
All right, so there's 5.
How about Wolf Creek?
Wolf Creek.
These are 5 new maps that are coming out, so we'll just show off one of them, and then we're gonna have to go. So, yeah, we ran out of time fast.
Got distracted.
That's what happens when you're building cities. Is
Forget the time. Every time.
yes, we'll be live the same time tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European Summertime. That will be our last stream for until release day.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we just got one more thing to go. Yeah, we're
Last
we're
one.
almost there.
Oh, it loads so fast.
There we go.
Shocking. All right.
So let's give everyone a nice look. Look how beautiful that is. I mean,
Mountains.
Colossal Order can give Mr. Miyagi a run for his money sometimes.
These mountains are really, really nice. Gives me... Some
Nice
feels.
playable area, some
Yeah,
great
definitely.
rivers, some nice highways meandering through those mountains and valleys. It's a nice one.
And a very nice train. Forgot what train was called for a second, but I got there. Train. Got some train.
There are some great maps. We'll let you guys explore them more once you have your hands on this game on May 21st. But let's go ahead and show off the schedule really quick. Alrighty, we're on Thursday tonight. We just did new maps and policies. Tomorrow's all about that free update, the education changes in our yellow school buses.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have a weekend of unique videos. We have How to Build a Realistic University, made by Prez.
Yeah.
And then we have a university time-lapse by Imperial Jedi. That's going to be a cool one to watch. And then we have a promotional video being made by King Lino, where he's going to show off his content creator pack. And he'll also show off how to use a specific mod to enable a theme.
Yeah.
So that way, if you want to only use his buildings, then that theme mod will be able to help you with that. And then, yeah, we have release day. That's it.
Yeah.
That's not many days away. We're going to have to start some kind of
6
countdown, and we'll do a great stream that evening as well. So it'll be earlier than we're doing these streams now, but if you're able to make it, we'd love to see you on release day. That about covers it. Yeah. That's everything for tonight. Everyone give a big thanks to Leader of the Monkeys for coming in and streaming tonight and making our city look pretty. And she will be back basically every Thursday evening from
This point
now
on.
until ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be having weekly streams, so you'll be able to tune in even after the release of Campus, and we'll be showing off a lot of great stuff.
It's going to be fun.
So then, you can also catch her on her own channel at
Twitch.tv/Leaderofthemonkeys.
That's so easy to remember, is it
know,
not?
right?
Great. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in for tonight's stream. We're really excited to have you here, and we are done for tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.